Hello viewers, my name is Lizardboy and I'm back with another Redstone creation. Actually, this is more of an update on the last one. The last video I put up, I showed this little Drawbridge prototype here. See, just extends, and using this monostable circuit and a bunch of delay on repeaters, it pulls it back down like so. And I saw come out in some other video about someone wanting a lava version of some Drawbridge of something else. So, really easy, works perfectly well with lava or water. Just don't let the lava into the circuitry. I've discovered that's muy bad. So what I did with that, like I promised in my last video, is, well, there's a cool looking castle, you know, and oh noes, there's a giant moat full of evil monster squids. Whatever will I do? I'll just push this cleverly concealed button and strand two octopuses, or squids. Nope, nope. I shall sit in the throne of my castle, for I am the king of all I see. Yeah, or something. And we'll just push that. And the buttons work from either side, thanks to the magic of a T flip-flop. It's completely workable on either side. Open it like so, get in. Just simple as that. Bright side thing with this though is that with the lever there, using the power of the T flip-flop, if you put a lever like that, of course you let it retract, then if you flip the lever, nothing happens of course, because power's to go on and off. So, that means that it is locked. Because the way that, come on, stop flying. Oh, shift makes you go down. Okay, didn't know that. See, nothing, doesn't work. Because the power stays on, because the lever's... No, I can't fly. The lever oh, jeez, sorry, I'm flying impaired. The lever keeps the power on throughout the way it's hooked up in front of the same T flip-flop. So, the lever keeps the power on, like so. So you can see that it just stays on, so it cannot... pulls power, just like I think I just made it do. Unless the other repeaters have the power for long enough. There. And what I did there, so I could actually show off the circuit in motion, is to give enough delay to give me time to drop down. Down, thank you. Break that. Let's hope it didn't like... Oh no, I gotta work again. Dang it. Forgot. I just turned it on. I need to actually turn it off. Okay, let's see. Come back here. And push the button. There you go. That's how it works. It's just a field of repeaters here. Come on, stop flying. Thank you. Just lots of it's all the same signal. It's just a bunch of repeaters coming off that same power source. So it just got that, it has that pulse from the monostable circuit, so the various repeaters hold it for various lengths of time. It took me 45 minutes to actually build the extension part, and then the rest of the better part of 3.5 hours getting the timing right. Because if you're gonna make this yourself, as the pistons get down lower, like if you write out on paper like I did, try to visualize it, then as it pulls the pistons down, the original design stops working because the pistons get below the area of influence. So you have to start bringing the circuits down a level. So the way it works is when it's retracting, the way they all turn off originally from the way it has to extend is they're all just left floating. So here's 3 repeaters. So the 4th one pulls the 5th one down, and then in this next level here, there's one of 5 repeaters. So the 3rd one pulls the 4th one down. And then we have 6 here, so the 4th one now pulls the 5th one down, and so on and so forth until they've all pulled down. Now, of course, this will only work with sand or gravel or whatever other gravity blocks they release. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just I have to warn you, building with 3 really easy, and making it longer was really simple. Every layer though like adds the complexity exponentially, just because you have to pull that piston down, then all the others have to pull it down again too. So it adds a lot more complexity to the circuit. So you have been warned. And the problem I discovered, what the trouble was with this one, that it didn't work, was that, let me show you this one since it's above ground. Right, let me see. Right there, I had, on this side right here, I had solid blocks, which, because this was open air and I just put slabs everywhere, I didn't realize. So when they had solid blocks here and the redstone wire came here, it would power the piston. So one piston would fire, then it would be up here and there'd be the solid block, and then the other piston would fire like too soon, and then the other guy would be stranded right in the middle of the power, unable to actually extend all the way. Yeah, two of the pistons would fire and one wouldn't, which was a complete mystery to me until I realized that. I went, wait a minute, what if? Because it did to me in the big one too. So I looked at it and went, hey, those are full blocks. Maybe it's powering pistons. And it turns out it was. Let me hop back in the circuitry real quick. I didn't really bother with making. Holy cow! What are we doing? It's just reproducing like rabbits. Jeez. I didn't really bother with making all this. What's the word? Compact. I didn't really bother with making all small and stuff because it's like, well, you know, creative map is not a big deal to me. So it's just fill the repeaters. I did do the spacing every time the pistons extend. I gave 2 ticks of delay in between each row, just to ensure, because I do believe a piston, from experimentation, I think I learned that it takes 2 ticks for the piston to get power and to retract. So that's why there's that. And if we keep coming up the line, we'll run into the monostable circuit. This is where the that's what all this stuff down there is the retraction. It just pulls that power, all the repeaters hold it. And the main power, of course, here's the T flip-flop. That runs up to the first button, and that runs all the way around to the other button. And this is just runs down here. Power is using various little slab tricks I learned while playing with it. So, yeah. Just, it's a drawbridge. The thing is, I think it's going to be kind of stuck retracting that slowly because there's really no other way to do it much faster. So if you're being chased or something and you try to close the drawbridge behind you, chances are he'll probably make it through. And you can, of course, easily do with lava. I just didn't for demonstration, or I won't, because knowing me, I would like walk off the side of my bridge and then burn up in lava carrying like 15 diamonds or something. So I just made it with water. Plus it's easier to see what's going on because it's, you know, see-through. So, yeah, just leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the video, and if I get enough likes on these videos, I'll go ahead and post a tutorial on how to do the simpler one, because that wouldn't take too long. Actually, it would still be a pretty long video because it's really, actually, no, it wouldn't be too long. It just comes down with experimentation with the timing, and just having to look back over and see what's wrong with it. So it's just got the 1 here, then 3, and then it's 5. Then these repeaters just to make sure there's no feedback from the pulses. Don't want to, because that's the main power line is right here, so I don't want the pulse to feed back down to all theirs, have them all pulse at the same time and whatnot. That would really not be helpful. And yeah, these guys are just setting delays. There's 3, 4. Oh yeah, doing it the way I do it, you basically have to have at least 12 ticks of delay, so 3 full repeaters of 4 ticks. And just the way I did it down there was just a full repeater ticks worth of delay, and it's still pretty close on the timing. So, and actually, it started out with 1 repeater more on every one, but I broke one off of all of them, trying to make it retract quicker. Yeah, and that's still with 1 full repeater. So I mean, that takes a little while. So yeah, just no, I guess I already said the little typical YouTube spiel, but hope you enjoyed the video, and I will, hold on, get this epic pose going. I will see you all next time.